On this video, we're going to talk about dealer bets and why you should make them. Now, there's several ways you can make a dealer bet, and I'm going to show you the way I make my dealer bet, and it works out well for me. When I'm the shooter, and I only bet for the dealers when I'm shooting. Okay, if my pass line bet, say, is $10. I put a chip up here and a chip next to my bet. And this chip here, the dealers know that that bet is for them. Now the reason why I put this bet up here is because when the dealers win, they're going to take this one and this will replace that one. And let me explain that. Let's say we just came out and we threw a natural 7 or an 11. Okay, so the dealers are going to pay you here. You had $1 up for the dealers. Now they're going to get a $2 toke. They're going to take the $2 for them, and thank you very much. This bet replaces the one they just took, and you pick up your bets, and now they're up again, but it really didn't cost you any money. So actually you stoke the fire with your first unit, and then when they take it, they're making twice as much as you put up. So that way you get longevity, you get mileage out of your bet. Now let's say the point's a 6. I'll take $50 odds for my $10 bet. I'll put $5 on top because I can, because of that dollar, 5 times odds. And now I'll put up a $5 odds bet for the dealers. This works out really well. So you throw the dice, eventually make your point. So when you get paid, you're going to get paid $60 for your 50, $6 for this $5 bet here that you had on top. You're going to get even money on the pass line, 10 and 1. And now the dealers, they're going to make $13 in this little venture. Even money here, 6 to 5 here. So you just toked them $13, and now they're really excited. Okay? This was your bet. You got your $60. You got your $10 to the pass line. The dealers, for what you had marked for them, you got $1 here, and you got the same $11 in the back. So your 13 you just gave them, you got the same $13 back. So in essence, you're toking the dealers out of the bank or out of the working stacks and not out of your rack. So you pick your money up and you continue. Now that's the way I do it, and that's the way a lot of folks do it. Another way you can do it is you have a pass line bet and you just put up a $1 dealer bet, and when you establish a number or a point, you can give them odds, don't give them odds, but I always like to give them a couple unit odds. That's another way of doing it. A very common way, a lot of people will take all the hard ways for the dealers. Because most of the dealers make minimum wages, and most of the casinos, and most of their money comes from tokes. So you want to have them in the game too, because I'd hate to be dealing this game for 8 hours for minimum wage. So they love the tokes, and you'll get mileage out of it. Now there's another way you can bet the hard ways. If you're a hard way bettor, and you say you want to put a nickel on each hard way, so your bets are here, and instead of just letting them place their hard way bet, piggyback it on top of yours. That way you control the bet. So when you usually do this, you're going to parlay the bet. So let's say the hard 6 hits, and your $5 goes to 50, and you want to parlay it. So they'll take this, your bet goes to 50. Now their bet still stays up. They put it here, it goes to $10. So you had $1 at risk for them, and now they got a $10 bet. That hits again, that's going to pay $100, and they have to, when it's here, they have to take it down. So you hit that hard 6, and they're going to get paid the $100 and down, goes into the tote box, and of course you're going to get paid too. So those are 2 or 3 different ways that you can toke for the dealers. Another way a lot of people do, they'll wait till the end of their session and they toke the dealers, but I don't recommend that because it doesn't do you any good. Your game is over, and it's better to toke along the way. They know they're in the game with you, and they actually love it. So
hey, Coach.
Hey, what?
What do they mean when they say dealer has shoes?
Oh yeah, that's that's a good one, Pablo. When you have your odds, the shoes pertain to odds. So you have $1 on the pass line, you put odds back there, Now, the dealers will say, hey, dealers have shoes. And if you don't put the full odds, so you only put a couple units, instead of shoes, I call them little booties. The dealers have booties instead of shoes. And they really love that. They get a kick out of it. So, you know, help yourself out, help the dealers out, and be sure and toke the dealers. That's really important. Okay, man, we'll see you guys in the next video.